Listen to the Sound It Out album and get tips and tools to start a conversation at sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by Ad Council and Pivotal Ventures.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Getting hurt in a car wreck comes with all kinds of stress and frustration. But when you call me, I'll be on top of all of it. So all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
Your home for Duke.
I'm meteorologist Grant Skinner in the WRAL Severe Weather Center. Some patchy fog is possible earlier today. Then showers and storms are likely by the evening with damaging wind gusts and flash flooding possible. Highs reaching to around 90 degrees by the afternoon.
The Sports Shop is presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Service. Alsco's first aid service is great for office buildings, restaurants, automotive facilities, or anywhere emergencies can happen. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491 or visit alsco.com. Again, there's alsco.com to learn more about what they can provide for your business.
Good morning. You are listening to the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac. I am Pam Thompson-Smith. Woo, we made it over the hump. It's Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday. It goes like this. I found a love provides a key. Unlocks the heart and souls of you and me. Love will learn to sing your song. Yeah. Love is written in stone. Every man I meet, walk in time. Free to wonder, passes conscious mind.
Passes conscious mind.
Love will come and take you home, yeah. Written in the stone.
Now, sometimes you actually sing pretty good.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good by myself. You had to come on in there.
Okay.
Hey, but we're a force as a team,
That's
right?
right,
That's
right. We're better together.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
Top of the morning to you, Pamela Thompson-Smith. What's going on?
Good morning.
Is everything kosher?
Everything's kosher. I'm having it's hot in here this morning.
Hey, Holly, you having a hot flash?
I'm having a hot flash.
They call it old age.
Yes.
Do men have hot flashes?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you shouldn't. If you do, it's an issue going on. I mean, other than when it's really hot outside and stuff like that. But just in general, you know how your head get the beaming up top? It's probably some problems.
Yeah, it is. Good morning, A-Town. How you doing, my friend? What's going on with you?
Doing well, feeling good.
He ain't hot. He still got his hoodie on.
He is 1,000 degrees away from being hot. I mean, but I will admit, it was 71 degrees this morning, so it was a little chillier than normally.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I have to give him that, but it's still hot. And you rolled in here with a skull cap on and a hoodie. Imagine that. I kind of like these glasses a little bit.
Yeah, I like them. They're different.
Yeah, they're different. I'm different.
I like the color.
I'm different.
I'm different. Yeah, you can sing that song.
We'll break out in the song in a minute. In the middle of the conversation.
Because we're what? Different.
That's exactly right. Man, it's Throwback Thursday. We're going to throw it back to a year that I have no idea we're going to throw it back to. And trust me, I have no reason why I would know why we throw it back to that year, because I think the guy that does it, he don't have a clue either. But
right.
sometimes he comes up with I don't know. He has some theory behind it. Sometimes he said, well, hell.
We're just throwing it back.
We're just throwing it back to a year. I'm trying to think. I want to hear some, I don't know. You know, I do want to hear, speaking of throwback, can we hear at some point during the day, and we should do this every 3 times a week, Sports Shop, theme song. At least 3 times a week. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, I like that.
Why you hesitated? I mean, why you had to think about it? I'm just saying.
I mean, I think before I speak. Babu, she'll be here one more day, people.
That wasn't even funny. and when you gotta congratulate yourself on something you said, it doesn't fall.
Yeah, somebody told me that yesterday. Like, you laugh before you give me a chance to laugh.
I know. You be all out front.
Because I'm funny.
Pam, do you think you're funny though?
I do. I was gonna talk to the guy at Charlie Knight's. You know when they have the amateur night.
Yeah, don't do that. But people, I mean, you think people know when they're funny?
Yeah, I think you do.
Sometimes you're funny, you don't know you're funny.
I mean, sometimes it could be a little corny. I mean,
Yeah. Because people say I'm funny all the time. I don't think I'm funny.
I don't either. So you're right.
Bubba should be all week. That was funny. You're gonna make me cuss in a minute. But no, I'm so excited, man. We on, like Pam said, we are on the other side of the week, coming down the stretch. But guess what? Guess what today is? And I don't know why lately I've been jumping on these guys from the school, but today is the first official NBA game for Cooper Flag.
Can't wait.
And it's going to be incredible tonight. I don't know what to expect, but what I do know that he's my guy. Paulo Baccaro's my guy. I got all these Duke guys.
You do.
But, I mean, that's one thing I will tell you. I mean, I like what I like, and, I can spot talent when talent needs to be spotted, identified, and all those sorts of things,
Okay, you can be a talent scout now.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anybody, I know John Shire didn't talk as much about it, but do you have another my guy or guys coming from Duke that you're putting your money on?
I can't be on. Why do we even have this conversation? This is going to violate all my Tar Heel
It is.
credibility. Which probably, but actually, I hadn't assessed the guys. I know the Boozer twins coming in, but they got a couple of guys, transfers that are coming in. Some guy named Cease or somebody. I got to evaluate who I'm gonna pick out this year. I mean, I don't necessarily. I might not have no guy. I might not have no guy for Duke. My guy may reside over in where the money reside. Where the money reside. Oh, over in Chapel Hill. Yeah. So, because I'm all about it here. You was in was Kenny Smith in school with you?
Absolutely.
No, he's having his camp. Chucky Brown and I was talking yesterday for a while about a bunch of things, and he goes over every night, 7:00, hang out with Kenny. They got working kids out. These kids who are really, really good over there, and Chucky won the championship with Kenny at Houston. For the Houston Rockets, so
Chuck, go there and hang out with Kenny and Chuck.
Yeah, I almost did yesterday, and I might do it tonight. But no, I don't know. But you realize we had a monsoon yesterday.
Yes, late in the.
It
was late.
And today it's going to be about around the same time. So I'm keeping my ass at home.
Absolutely, but yeah, I was in school with Kenny. Used to be the best dressed guy on campus.
You knew his ex-wife, right?
Yes, I went to his wedding.
Yeah. Okay,
That's where I met Kenny Anderson. That's his cousin. Yeah, I mean, your phone is pretty deep, but I got a little bit.
That's like groupish. Like,
how's that groupish? I go to somebody's wedding. That's a friend's wedding.
No, yeah. I met Kenny Anderson.
I'm just saying, I had never met him, but I like his play.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question like that your nephews ask you all the time.
No, you're not live. My nephews are not live. Trust me with that.
My guy, what? Rick Fox.
Here we go.
But according to Michael Carey, you did some work with Rick Fox.
Michael Carey don't know what he's talking about.
You started putting in work.
Funny.
That was the funniest thing. If we can go back and get that clip.
That was.
I don't think I saved that clip.
We're going to have to add Michael to segments.
Right, exactly. Him and of course him and our official. sports shop historian Chuck Hunt. Then we can't forget about James Rodder, which we haven't heard from in a while. But it's the summertime; everybody's on vacation.
Yeah, James probably on another break.
But let me tell you, the NFL is popping off. So much going on, and what's really cool, I really enjoyed the Big 12 did their media day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, anytime I sent you an email. Check it out yesterday. It's a read that we're going to have because it's reminding people that they want to sponsor us going to Charlotte for the ACC kickoff. They could do it. And we got a couple of sponsors already. We have my main man, Coach Ellis, Primetime Sporting. Matter of fact, he's going to be down there. He's going to come down there and hang out with us. Because guess what? I was talking to him. He said, I said, yeah, because it's going to be a good year, man. You want to come down? Because Bill Belichick's be there. Dabo Sweeney. He said, oh, yeah, I know Coach Belichick. He coached me when I was in New England. I said, what?
Wow.
I said, he did what? Then Jay Patterson Realty is another one, a lady that supports Crystal Ray, and she's going to jump on sponsorship as well. So you get a chance. We're going to read that read instead of doing the scan, if you will. If you can do it A-Town. I know you, but you ready? I know I'm just throwing you on the spot there, but I know you're ready. But what I was so excited about is Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Good to see him because we've been really worried about him.
No, he was sweating a lot too. I was wondering. I thought maybe that was a Canberra or something like that. But he looked good.
Looks pretty good.
But everybody said
he refuses. He's here for the media day, and media day is not to discuss his health.
Oh, so they asked him about it.
Right, he's not gonna do it.
I'm curious what it was, but
now he had some other stuff. Well, he was talking
and we're gonna hear some of it right now, man. He said a lot of stuff. He was talking about Texas Tech being active in transfer portal. Because Texas Tech is one of the teams that a lot of people are earmarking to be very, very good this year.
Because they got money.
They got money, and they may be the team that's coming out of the Big 12. But here's Deion Sanders, head football coach for the Colorado Buffaloes, talking about Texas Tech.
Joey got some money. Joey, where you at, baby? Spending that money.
I love it.
I love it. Once upon a time, you guys was talking junk about me going in that portal. Now, when everybody go in the portal, it's okay. It's cool when they do it. But it's a problem when I do it. Ain't that a rap song? First of all, let's get this straight. I love me some Joey McGuire. And one of the best coaches in our conference. I've seen him excel from high school all the way to where he is now, and he's a winner. And I absolutely love it. And I love him because he's a man of standard. We played there last year, and we was getting bombarded by them tortillas. I don't know how to say it. Somebody said tortillas. We was getting bombarded by that. And Joey grabbed the microphone and told him to stop throwing at us, or it's going to be some consequences. And I love that. And I love Joey. Joey, I know you're out there, baby. I love you, man. I appreciate you. Can you send a few of those dollars to us so we could get some of those players too?
I love hearing Deion's voice, though.
I do.
He's in a great mood, and he's good for football in general.
Absolutely.
At any level.
Joey's Texas Tech has a supporter, billionaire Cody Campbell. You can't mess with $1 billion.
No. When you got somebody rolling with the beads in front of them, can't mess with. But they did ask Coach Sanders on what would he change about college football, and this is what he had to say.
There's got to be a salary cap on this stuff because this stuff is going crazy and nobody know where it's going to land, where it's going to end, and you have so many different doors. It's like I would see a player that said he got an offer from another school, and I'm trying to figure out why you guys haven't investigated and how is that possible when the guy's not in the portal? How's that? Now, if that was one of my players, you guys would be all over it. I'm trying to figure out how can somebody say, you got a $5 million offer? How? And the kid is not in the portal. So I think we need to be upright and upstanding. Secondly, I like the professional rules to be implemented in college. They're getting ready to be pros. So let's go 2 feet in, on the catches. Let's mark the foul if it pass interference. Let's do the same thing the pro game is. Let's do it to college.
They asked him, he had something to say, and apparently he did.
he had a lot to
He had
say,
a lot to say
about that and wanting a salary cap. But when he was talking about, and this happened earlier in the year, but it's coming back up now, when he was talking about how can a kid have an offer that's not in the portal, and guess who he named? But they didn't have a response as of yet.
Who's that?
Virginia. So they got one of his kids, supposedly,
Really?
allegedly.
Really?
Someone he was working with.
Yeah. Oh, man. And last but not least, again, we're talking, get some sound from Coach Prime, Deion Sanders from Media Day, the Big 12 Media Day on yesterday. This is the last sound bite is really where he talks about he doesn't like how the players wear their pants now. Let's take a listen.
Let's do something about the uniforms. We got guys out there in backer shorts. That makes me sick because I'm a football guy. Like I played this game at a high level, and I have so much respect for this game. And how can we allow guys out there in backer shorts? No knee pads, no nothing, literally pants up under their thighs, and that's cool. So I think there should be a fine implemented for that stuff, and let's have more respect for this tremendous game.
Oh, man. So we're going to get into this bit time, hear more sounds from the Big 12 Media Days, and we got a lot going on. But it's Throwback Thursday, A-Time. What we rocking with today? We rocking with the American Red Cross, as we always rock this time of the show. Because we have a great partnership with them, we really want to encourage you guys to go out to redcross.org and volunteer, line up to donate some blood, because, again, every year is important. You donate blood time of year, but particularly during the summertime, Pam.
Yes, because more and more people are out and about and vacationing, and we're going to events and things like that, so more things happen,
Exactly.
and they may need blood.
So make sure you go out and support them, man. We really, really would appreciate it. When we get back on the side, we're going to talk about Cooper Flagg. First game is coming down tonight. But Will Wade, the head basketball coach of the NC State THROWBACK, had his press conference yesterday. I didn't know anything about it, but apparently we had some people there. And I made sure that we read the next one. But he had first press conference since he was announced as head basketball coach. So we're going to get into a lot of that, of what he had to say, man. Again, we are just getting started. It's Throwback Thursday. Let's keep it rocking. Let's go.
It's a vibe. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
The Adam Gold Show.
Everybody in Duke's starting five that made the Final Four got drafted. 3 of them in the top 10. Cooper Flagg 1, Konkadipple 4, Kamon Malawach went 10th. Sion James and Tyrese Proctor also drafted. And I keep hearing, how did they not win the title? How did they not even make it to Monday night? Carolina had Jamison and Carter and didn't make it to the championship game 2 years in a row. It's sports.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
Injured in a motorcycle
motorcycle accident? Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS before you call your insurance company. The insurance company wants to pay you the least amount possible. Law Tigers are riders too, so we understand what your bike and gear are worth and what you're going through after an accident. Your case evaluation is always free, and we don't get paid until your case settles. Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, North Carolina's motorcycle lawyers. Law Tigers is a network of independent law firms who are members of the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Law Tigers is not a law firm.
Dear hero, whoever you are, you save lives. I live with sickle cell and the pain and the issues that come along with sickle cell every day. I've had lots and lots of blood transfusions over my lifetime, probably in the hundreds. Blood helps me to be able to live.
My final tour was in Afghanistan in 2008. I was hit June 3rd. The next thing I remember, I woke up in Germany. The doctor came in and said, "We're going to amputate your leg." I had to get a lot of blood transfusion to stay alive.
Because of you, I'm allowed to see my son grow up.
Because of you, I got a second chance at life.
Giving equals living. Give blood. Replenish the supply. Make an appointment to give today by visiting hhs.gov/giveblood. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
HIV is not a crime, or it shouldn't be.
We are well past the days of concern over a hug, a scraped knee, or a sneeze.
Thanks to scientific advancements, stigma prevention work, and activists like Elizabeth Taylor,
People living with HIV can do and live fully healthy lives
without risk or fear of transmitting the virus to others.
But a different fear remains.
The fear of prosecution simply for living with HIV.
In 30 states, Americans are being imprisoned due to their HIV status,
even when there is zero risk of transmission.
And when HIV is undetectable, it's untransmissible.
It's time for the laws to catch up to science.
HIV is not a death sentence nor a deadly weapon.
And it shouldn't be a crime either.
Join the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation in the fight to modernize outdated HIV criminalization laws. Go to etaf.org. HIV is not a crime. Campaign funded through the support of Gilead Sciences Incorporated.
I had been taking probably 800 milligrams of opioids a day, which is an insane amount.
David is in recovery from an addiction to prescription opioids.
Eventually, my whole life began to unravel. I realized that I needed help. And in recovery, I found my purpose. Addiction is a disease of isolation and loneliness. There is a way out. You don't have to do this alone.
If you or someone you know is struggling, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Visit cdc.gov/RxAwareness.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
In the spot, ain't crunk. If we ain't in it, if you don't wanna do it, deny it, make you dance. Perfect example, watch me make your face beat up my hand. Beat up my hand, you see me hit the spot. Better watch that, boy. Lay from the road with no franchise, boys. Lean with it, rock with it, 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 lean with it. I'm too clean to wanna pop lock from left to right. Lean, vibe to the
what?
Check my feet. You ain't got these. I rock them.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Lean with it, rock with it, all that. We're getting it in. Sports Shop, Reese Kmac. I'm D. Earl Reese with an S. Rocky in the building with Kmac in the building. The lovely, talented Pamela Thompson Smith the firm. Getting it in big time. Man, we are all here. And that's what I'm talking about. 919-890-6200. That's how you get us right there, man. Of course, 99.9 HD2, 620 in the buzz, 104.5. We're right there. And of course, the Sports Shop, Reese Kmac. That's how you get with us out there. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page, man. You catch us right there as well. Several people out there. Of course, we got Ronald, we got Vicky, we got Randall, we got James, we got Billy Woods. We got a lot of people as our co-hosts each and every morning. So, and trust me, guys, we really do appreciate you guys hollering at us.
Absolutely.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So, the best of the Sports Shop with Reese Kmac. That's our podcast. 8 Times does a good job on it. I was listening to some stuff last night about the podcast. Kind of reflecting what Attorney Gregory R. Reese was talking about yesterday, which is good stuff. But anyway, as I said before, it is Throwback Thursday in A-Town. You have the floor. What song was that and why?
Rock.
And when or whatever you want to say about it. What we got?
So I was lean with it, rock with it.
Okay.
As the lyric said. And we're throwing it back to like 2006 because of yesterday's conversation about the last Duke player to have their jersey retired was about 19 years ago.
Wow. There you go. See, I told you on top of the game. See, now that was solid. That was a solid. That was
thought-provoking.
Yeah, thought-provoking. I had to think about it. I mean, it was
brought in references from past show. I mean,
yeah,
man, that's solid.
So what? And to Kmac's point, what happens in that people listen, they say, "Oh yeah, they talked about that yesterday."
That's solid.
I'm gonna go back and watch the podcast. That 8-Town produces each and every damn day.
That's solid right there. See, you see how he led in.
Oh wow!
He listened to the podcast from yesterday that you produced,
right?
And how thoughtful that was, and how well put together that was, well produced, and then you come back and say, not only did I do that, I was going to reference a past show, and that's what our Throwback Thursday is going to be about.
Very nice, man. Very good stuff.
What I high point something else.
They got an unbelievable campus, though.
That's amazing. No, I ain't gonna lie. It is pretty amazing.
That campus is crazy.
Yeah, I was more impressed with the fact that they give free oil changes to the students. When they go on break.
I know that.
I love that.
I'm impressed how they got this big fence. Gate that goes around the entire campus, and it's like, I mean, they had to spend like $1 million plus to do that around the whole campus. I mean, it goes. I mean, I'm talking the entire campus. It's a high. I mean, it's nice.
That's
I guess
nice.
High Point, high fence.
Hi. Is it?
Yeah.
Thing.
You stop listening to Mikey. Mikey told you was funny. You stop listening
My
to
GP is funny.
He is laughing now. He always laughing. That's what I can say about that young man.
Man.
Happy.
He's very, very happy. I think a lot of people, speaking of happy, I think a lot of Wolfpack fans are happy that they have their guy.
Mm-hmm.
Will Wade is their guy. The guy who was very successful at LSU. A little crooked at the time, but I mean, not crooked. Well,
used to be.
Yeah, I mean, what was crooked then is
legal now.
It's legal now, right? So
it's legal now.
So he had a great skill set coming to this era of the NIL, things like that. He understood what it was all about. Other guys had to learn about it. He was true to it. He wasn't new to it.
He's sitting around now. He mad. He like, man, I'm a pioneer in this.
Right.
You guys just figuring this out. Well, we'll see.
What's really interesting is you guys remember Van Allen Lubin. You remember Lubin played for Carolina, right?
Oh yeah, that was a big loss for you guys.
It was. I'm not sure it's a big loss because we got some guys inside. Inside's not going to be a problem. Go here. I mean, this year.
Go here. We'll be fine. Just fine.
Outside the paint, we may have some questions, but inside we'll be just fine. But yesterday during the press conference, the first press conference Will Wade has had since he was announced as head basketball coach for the Wolfpack, they asked him about Lubin's. Has he been reliable and consistent for them so far?
So Big Lube.
Been great. He's very, very consistent. He's reliable. He's consistent. He's everything we thought he would be. His three-point shot's getting better. I think he'll revert back to how he was when he played for Coach Stackhouse at Vanderbilt, where he had his best year statistically, shooting it from three. But we got to give him a little more help down there. I mean, look, he's done a great job. He's been a warrior for us. But we got to give him a little more help.
Whatever. You know how
I like you already. I like you already, Coach.
How you gonna skip a whole?
I like you already.
He was great when he played for Coach Stackhouse like 2 years ago in Vanderbilt.
That's your kind of guy, huh?
We getting him back the way he used to be with his ex. Why you do that to y'all, man?
And he didn't really tell you a lot. He's like, you tell somebody, so how so-and-so look? She got a great personality.
Wow. He said get the shot back the way it used to be when he was with Coach Stackhouse at Vanderbilt. What happened
last year?
Apparently, we went to Carolina. They just destroyed his game. He got to learn how to play again. That's what it sounded like to me.
Good job, Coach.
He's really good when he played for Vanderbilt and Coach Stack.
We give him back to that.
back out
Damn,
in
when he
him.
went to Carolina, they destroyed him.
He just completely
It's gonna be a long year now. I was gonna try to open up to the man.
I love it.
No, the thing that Will Wade,
I love it.
It's gonna be fun.
This is great.
you have to think about it. He got to come in and he got to be that crazy person almost in terms of
come in hot.
Come in hot because you got these storied programs over there in the triangle, and he coming in. He trying to pop his own collar. So
It's working because we're talking about
Well,
it.
it sounds like he said what program?
Carolina gonna beat the.
You just read too much into that.
I know.
That what it sound like?
Nah.
Man, I can't wait.
He didn't even mention the fact that he stolen from you.
Right.
Mac actually he didn't steal him.
But he left.
Yeah, he left because he knew where he was going to play.
He don't know.
True that.
That's good. That's a great answer.
No, that's why he left.
That's a great answer.
Keep in mind now.
I want you anyway.
When you know that you
keep in mind-
don't wait for them to break up with you. You break up first.
He's used to it because this is his fourth team he's played for, by the way. He played for another team before he got to Vanderbilt. I can't remember who it was. I just look it up. This is his fourth.
He ain't committed.
Should know. Here we go.
Been in the NBA. He like getting traded from one team to another team like in the NBA.
Here we go.
No, I'm just saying.
Here we go.
Well, speaking of Will Wade, he come out. He going out to guys at 24/7 Sports. Let's hear what he said about. He calls the guy's name and everything.
Let's go, Will.
Let's take a listen.
I was going to let Grant go first. Is Grant here? He seemed to be all concerned about our recruiting class. He seemed to be all worried about our recruiting class and everything. The Grant guy from 247, he didn't show up today?
Not going to work.
Damn, he spent a month concerned about everything we were doing in the transfer portal and recruiting. He didn't even show up. That's some shit.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Okay.
That's how you
Who
roll.
wants to start? Since Grant's not here, who wants to start? I thought with all his interest, he'd for sure be here.
Oh, Coach. Hey, Coach.
I can't wait for
Coach,
you to go over there.
I got one thing to say.
And ask him a question.
I got one thing to say. Sports Shop 824/7. So I mean, hey, it's cool. But keep that over there. Keep that shit over there.
He's definitely gonna come for this one.
Keep it over there, Coach. All right. You don't wear Prada shoes. It ain't gonna be that easy though. It ain't gonna be that easy. Just win.
Wow.
I like the
You
energy.
don't start out that way. I mean, the
That's my
energy
point.
is great.
That's my point, though. So, this is all intentional.
Yeah.
Keep in mind. Now,
Let's go.
This is his first press conference.
That's what I'm talking about.
After being announced.
I like it.
So first with the media outside of it, new coach, all that. So he coming in hot. So
I got it.
This is all intentional.
Don't pay attention to the fact that I used to be a cheater.
That's right.
Don't look at that. But you also a world winner.
Yeah.
So, he was a winner, and he know how to throw shade professionally. He's good. I like this.
This might be interesting if he,
I like this. Now don't go.
If he takes a lot of this personal.
Turn all your energy over there to Chapel Hill. Now don't you come over here don't come to Durham. Don't you come to Durham. Now Durham ain't the kind of place you used to, Coach. Don't you come down here. Look, brother, you don't want that smoke. Stay where you can win.
I don't think he want none of this, but he first of all, you got to win, bro. And maybe he's confident. He got those horses. He can talk junk.
I like it.
I might ask Chuck Jones about it because Chuck followed this program a lot. I might ask Chucky Brown too because he was. But yeah, he coming in kind of. I mean,
calling people out.
New kid on the block. Where's Grant Hughes? Grant Hughes, But Grant Hughes, I'm like, I know who Grant Hughes was. I know him now.
Grant Hughes said, appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Long. Where's that guy they called Kmac
Didn't
and
cuss?
Reese?
Didn't he cuss? He cussed at the press conference.
Yeah. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'll see you in October, bro. Have a seat.
Man, I can't wait for this.
It's going to be a good
Have
one.
a seat. Let's talk. Let's talk.
I cannot wait for this.
Because we
It's
keep
gonna be
receipts now.
interesting.
Look.
Oh, we definitely keep receipts.
Because you would be our what? Fourth coach we've seen? The third over there?
Ooh, that's a great question. 15 years.
Yeah.
I have to forget.
I've seen a few of you. I've seen a few of you
we
come
had Mark
through here.
Godfrey over there.
Yeah, I've seen a few of you come through here. Matter of fact, it's
Sidney Lowe was over there.
Mark came in hot too.
Mark came in real hot.
He came in hot.
Well,
then he came up came up hot.
He came up.
Oh, no.
Anyway, hey, tell what we got, man.
Get him out.
Get him out.
Here.
He came in hot.
He came up
Then he
hot.
came up hot.
Not good.
Let me get up.
But then, she was on. Anyway, go ahead. What we got?
She was only 17.
Join the Sports Shop on the road
I
July
read 16.
22nd to the 24th for 3 days of broadcasting for the 2025 ACC football kickoff. We'll be broadcasting live from the Hilton in Charlotte, talking to ACC coaches and players up close and personal. Expect interviews with Bill Belichick, Dabo Sweeney, and other head coaches, as well as top players. The Sports Shop on the road is brought to you by Primetime Sports and Jay Patterson Realty.
Hey, we got a lot of people that we trying to reach out to. Y'all want to jump on that bandwagon like with Prime
It's your
Time?
chance. Let's go.
So, chance 919-890-6200 or hit us up on info@thesportsshopradio.com. Came in hot. Came up hot.
Were you in the shop the day he came in?
Yeah, with Bear. Bear, you want to help me? But so Godfrey, like, he played it. He played down to Tuscaloosa. He a little different.
Yeah, he came in the cigar shop one day. He was wilding out, boy. And I looked at him, I said, "Oh, I see you, Coach. Good looking out. Is that you? That's your daughter?"
He's a wild boy.
I think I said that in Charlotte, the ACC tip-off. I was thinking, is Tyler that old, or is that his daughter?
That's your son, boyfriend?
All right.
What's really going on?
Y'all a wild
What's really going on?
I'll be like,
what's really going on?
I'm like, you go to Brown. Anyway,
my.
we'll get back on the other side. We're going to talk a little bit about Cooper Flags, our opening debut tonight, man, with respect. We got a lot of conquering up, a lot of people playing Dylan Hop. It's going to be on and popping in Vegas tonight. We'll talk about that next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
Reese and Kmac covering sports the real way fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Hey, Carolina Panthers fans, it's Dennis Cox from 99.9 The Fan. We're in the offseason, but it doesn't mean me and my co-host, WREL TV's Chris Lee, take a break from our podcast, Panthers Playbook. In every episode, we'll keep you up to date on Panthers news as training camp approaches, insights on the rookies, the free agents, and the surprises, plus all the insider info on the upcoming season. Follow and subscribe to Panthers Playbook wherever you discover your favorite podcast or watch on YouTube.
Hey, this is Luke with Newcomb & Company. We're a residential, commercial, plumbing, HVAC company who's been serving the community for over 70 years. Honesty is the biggest policy around here. You know, we take pride in everything we do, anything we touch. We're not one of those companies that come in, throw it in, and then you can't get a hold of them again. We're there with you, hand in hand. Here at Newcomb & Company, what stands apart from other companies is we actually do more than just AC and heat pumps. We do boilers, geothermals, furnaces, radiant floor, anything that is odds and ends that nobody else can touch is what we thrive on. At Newcomb & Company, we do same-day service. That's also another thing that helps us stand apart from other places is we do same-day service because we have enough professionals to get out to these houses to solve what the problems are. And we're on 24/7 on emergency basis, weekends, nights, holidays, you name it, we're there.
Newcomb & Company, your independent Trane dealer. Call 919-862-3000 or visit newcombandcompany.com. Newcomb & Company, your comfort is our business.
Want to score points with your boss? Recruit RoofWorks to your building maintenance team to handle your commercial roofing needs. Hi, this is Holly with RoofWorks. We've helped hundreds of Triangle businesses with their commercial roof maintenance, repairs, and if necessary, total replacements. Our pros come to your site, assess your roofing needs, and then give you a range of options to fit your budget. And we'd love to work with you. For roof maintenance and repair, contact us today at roofworks.com. That's roof, WERKS.com.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6580. That's 800-583-6580.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending and Carey. If you're in the market for a mortgage, good luck. Comparing apples to oranges is now more challenging than ever, as we've noticed a return to 80s-style lending with multiple points being charged up front in order to make the payment appear more attractive. Typically, the lowest rate quote you find will have the highest closing cost you'll find, as numerous lenders play this game of getting you to focus only on the payment and not the $15,000 due at closing. On refinancing, it's even worse, as lenders willingly add these costs to your loan amount. At Miller Lending, we don't believe in closing costs. By working with our popular no-cost program, you simply close on today's rates and refinance anytime you'd like. Nothing rolled in, nothing charged at closing. Imagine having the freedom to take advantage of smaller rate drops, opportunities to drop PMI, or simply put that money to better use. So before you throw away thousands of dollars in needless fees, pick up the phone and call Miller Lending today. 919-447-3377, or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender on MLS number 250-2146.
Hi, I'm news correspondent Bob Woodruff. In 2006, a roadside bomb struck the armored vehicle I was riding in while reporting from Iraq. I sustained a life-threatening traumatic brain injury. The military term, "got your six," means I have your back. And that day, our service members had mine. During my recovery, I learned firsthand the challenges facing our service members who return home with injuries. While serving, their fellow service members always had their six. Now that they're home, it is our turn. We started the Bob Woodruff Foundation to make sure that the camaraderie and support they relied on in the military carries on, and we need you. Please join us as part of the Got Your Six initiative and help us be there for impacted veteran service members and their families. They've had our backs. It's time we have theirs. Learn more at gotyoursix.org. That's gotyoursix.org, using the number 6.
The next disaster is coming. Make a plan. Keep extra medication on hand. Make copies of important documents. Stay informed and be ready. Learn more at americares.org/send-us-in.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
It's a Vibe, the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRAL Sports Plus TV.
If I misbehave, it's just that no one makes me feel this way. Take it to the chorus. Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it. Twerking with. Go ahead, be gone with it. Look at those hips.
This 2006? I'm not sure 2006 was a good year for music. This is all right. Let's go. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. We're getting it in. We're right in the middle of summer. Lord, we can't help. We even close to kickoff.
Yeah.
919-890-6200.
I should have known we'd bring out all them state fans. I knew they was out there.
They on there. They
I
out
knew
there.
they was out there.
LeVar, I know. He probably
I know they was out there.
I didn't even look.
You know they out there.
He showed up.
You know they out there. That's what I'm talking about. Stand up for your pack, baby. That's all I can tell you.
James
now.
and Raleigh, if he ain't on vacation, he gonna call in just a few minutes.
Well, see, my problem is, so then you get all this talent and you still don't win. Then what happens?
I don't know.
I hope that's not the case, but
yeah, exactly.
Then what?
Yeah, really. Pam Ray Monroe, he chimed in from Philadelphia.
Oh wow.
Good morning, Ray. How are you?
He hit me this morning and said, what does Pam look like? I said, well, he said, send me the link. That's what I did.
Did you say she's got a good personality?
She got a good personality. That's what I said. And then I said, she's funny too sometimes.
See, that's what people say when they skipping over how you look.
Which one would you rather have? A good personality or be funny?
Wow. Oh, no, that's a good point.
I'm both.
Yeah. Which one would you rather have? Like, oh, man, she really funny.
She really funny.
You're like,
okay.
She got good personality.
I mean, those two things back to back, you already know what time it is then.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
But if you got a good personality, that just means you just in for a long day. That means she's not funny, nor does she.
You guys are a mess.
That's ridiculous. So, hey, guys, seriously, this could be the start of a career that in 10 years from now, we'll be talking about, Cooper Flag. What you laugh at there?
Ray said, "You get off me."
he had to back it up. He said, "Don't get me in trouble." He said, "Kim asked me. Tell Kim I look like her cousins."
Ray said, "You get that off me, partner." That's what
I'm sorry, dude, I put you out there.
He does it to all of us, right?
Yeah. But that's how hey, bruh, I like that, because that's how you keep them straight. You have to keep it straight. Oh, Lord.
Here comes James. I told you. I called him up.
I should have never said nothing about him over there. I thought they were still on summer break.
Yeah, you,
James is on the line.
you got to get him. Hey, man, let's go to the phones now. We got James and Riley hanging out with us. James, your coach, man, he tripping already. He coming in hot. What's up with that?
Why he tripping? Why he tripping?
Yeah, why he got so much mouth
Why
today?
he tripping?
He coming in.
If y'all coach from Duke and UNC would have said the same thing, y'all been out here getting hype on the mic. Yeah, look at my coach, man. Yeah, you hear what he said? You hear what he said? Yeah. So we got to be tripping.
Why he calling the media out like that?
Call the guy out, man. Oh, what's up with that?
Well,
why we got to be tripping? But if y'all coach said y'all ain't tripping. Y'all, that's 100. Y'all, that's keeping them real. Why we tripping?
That's 100.
And then one of y'all, he said talking about all that talent and ain't gonna win. Come on.
No. Hold it, Jay. Hold it. That wasn't the statement. Jay, the statement was all that talent and you better win.
All that talent, you better win. What's your team again? UNC?
No, he's a Dookie.
Now you know better than that.
Oh, you're a Dookie. All that talent on your team.
That's all I know.
4, 5 of them winning the top 10 NBA draft this year.
Tell him, James.
I'm just giving y'all the same energy y'all give us. That's what y'all tell us.
And y'all didn't win?
That's what y'all tell us. That's what y'all tell us.
All that talent.
Y'all tell us the same thing.
All that talent and then they win. All that talent and then win.
I'm just returning the favor.
But we ain't paying people. We ain't paying people $5 million, $6 million to come down through and not win.
Wait a minute, hold on. Now, look, you got the grand architect over there right now. So if I was you, I wouldn't be. Don't worry about who's gonna get paid because y'all gonna end up paying some people a whole lot of money. I can guarantee you that. Trust me. You got the grand architect. I'm telling you now.
I just called in to calm you down a little bit. Don't talk about talent and not winning. Because y'all do the same thing for the last 2 years.
I'm just
y'all
returning
did
the
the same
favor.
thing for the last 2 years.
I'm just returning the favor. That's all. That's what y'all tell
Don't
us.
return the favor. Don't return the favor. It ain't an eye for an eye. Look at your
Don't
team.
return the favor.
Yeah, don't return it. Keep that stuff over there in Durham. Keep that mess over there in Durham.
Y'all so sensitive, man. Dog.
No. See, I was relaxed. I just came off vacation. I just came from the mountains. I was relaxed. And I'm chilling.
We thought you was on vacation.
Where you were. We said you were on vacation.
We said you was on
Great
vacation.
vacation too, man. I hope you enjoyed it, my brother.
I did. But then when I returned, this is what I get.
But Jay, he did come out kind of cocky though. You know, man. First of all,
It ain't cocky.
Now watch this, James. He needs to know his place in the triangle.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
Come on.
Oh my God!
Wow.
God Almighty!
He didn't know his place.
You've been listening to Fox News lately, don't you?
That's you know what, James. When I said that, I think somebody said that on Fox News or something. James said, "Oh my God!" He didn't know his place, man.
You know what I love the most about the Triangle team.
What was that?
Ain't nobody afraid to fight back.
No, that's
not at all.
Anyway, said, hold on, man. You gonna just sit here and talk about me?
Everybody know their value.
Yeah. Man, been talking about they know your play. He got the woman that's talking about shut up and just dribble. Over there, man.
Jay, he got to know his place, man. He coming in too hot, too vocal. He wants to win the press conference. You need to know your place, Coach Wade. Too soon. Too soon.
Let it all develop.
You ain't played one game. At least play one game, bro. Under your belt at NC State. Know your place.
Dude, know their place. UNC know their place. All of you know your place.
Exactly. That's my point. That's why he should chill out. Because Wade, he know his place.
Wow.
Hey, you don't sit at the big table. You got to start at the kiddie table. You don't sit at the big table.
Listen, hold on. Time out.
My.
Listen. After last year and all we've been through at NC State, I don't care what my coach say. We need all the motivation we can get. We need all the hype we can get. You can come out on 100 and stay on 100. Tell the media, tell UNC, tell Duke, tell them all off. I really don't care. We need all the motivation we can get.
He said, "Tell them all off."
Hey, man, what do you mean after the last couple of years?
I mean,
you just went to the Final Four like 2 years ago.
No, he's talking about NC State.
Oh shit, man, y'all will understand. Y'all forget we lost about 9 games just to start the ACC tournament that year.
So, but you had a great coach, and you guys got rid of him.
We had a what?
A great.
Took you to the Final Four.
You went to the.
Man,
see, that's the thing that get me. Yeah, see. Hey, James, I know.
Why not us? Remember that?
Hey, one of your alums, I'm not sure you subscribe to this, but one guy told me that they'd rather not go to the Final Four and fire Coach Keats than have him go to the Final Four and have him play, coach another year. That was, to me, that was sad, man. That's sad.
You know, I used to call y'all family, but I'm about to call y'all by name now. Reese, Kmac, Pam.
Yes.
Come on. Y'all know sports. Listen. If we wouldn't have made it to the Final Four, they would have got rid of him next year, right?
Yep.
Keep it real. Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
The only reason they kept him an extra year was he went to the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
Then he come back out last year and do the same thing over the same way we started. And y'all keep talking about we had a great coach. Come on, man. Okay. Y'all need to stop this stuff.
I like that, James. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy now.
James, in the spirit of
y'all
not,
need to stop this stuff, man.
in the spirit of not ruining your vacation any further, we're gonna let you go.
Hey,
we're up against it.
Like the people say, it ain't no one thing we can do now. We can't do. I'm gonna go up from here.
Okay.
Oh wow. Why not us?
Stand up for your pack, baby.
Why not us? Why not us? There you go.
Stand up for your pack, baby. I ain't mad at you.
Hey, James, appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, y'all have a great one. Hey, stay on my wool pack.
Thank you, James.
And don't run that commercial. And stop running that commercial. I know y'all going to try to pull that commercial up. It's NC State curse. I dare y'all better not to pull that commercial up. I dare you better not
we ain't played that since y'all made the Final Four.
I know. But I know y'all to do something now, though. We done took a NC State. We done took a UNC player. Y'all to do something. Y'all to bring it back up now. Yeah. But you better not to run it.
Didn't do shade at Carolina like the guy didn't even play at Carolina.
Right.
Talking about a guy playing at
Skipped
Vanderbilt.
the whole last year. Yeah. Why didn't he even mention that?
That's right.
I do have an appreciation for that though.
Okay. Yeah.
That was shade.
That's Kmac. I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, James, we got to bounce back.
Y'all have a great one.
You too.
I want to say just real quickly. Tonight is Cooper Flagg's debut in the NBA. A lot of people are anticipating. I think he's gonna go and he's gonna ball out. And you mentioned yesterday, Pam. I mean, ticket prices up, $223 with
thousands.
That's ridiculous.
Cheapest around $85, but courtside, you can get courtside by $3,000.
Yep.
At a damn summer league game.
$3,000. Summer league.
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't think and A-Town and Pam and Kmac, you got to explain this to me. So they're going to have the marquee matchup between Cooper Flagg and Bronny James.
Bronny James.
This should be Cooper Flagg against Earl Reese. I mean, damn. Bronny James came back.
That's why the tickets are so high.
Yeah, people want to see what he's going to do.
Okay.
People want to see what he's going to do.
I'm going to say this again. He's better than he was last year, but he's still not an NBA player. He's not an NBA player. I'm sorry.
Well, he may be.
He's a G League, a good G League player.
He may be a deep NBA player.
Okay. All right. That's true.
At the end of the bench?
Yeah. But correct me if I'm wrong, A-Town, since you guys vivid memory. Did we have a poll about who's going to be Rookie of the Year? Did Bronny James, did they pick Bronny James to be Rookie of the Year or something like that?
Yeah.
Right, guys? You remember that?
Yeah, it was Bronny. It was still the kid.
Castle?
Yeah, yeah. So, but we all knew Bronny wasn't going. Once he got to where he wasn't even playing full time, I knew he wasn't going to be Rookie of the Year. You can't get on the court. You can't be Rookie of the Year. You can't be the Rookie of the Year.
He averaged 2 points a game. Come on, 2.2.
He only had a few minutes though.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Here's my point. But they gonna make the marquee matchup. I think this is the last game tonight. Maybe it's 8 o'clock.
Well, who else you gonna pick? You don't know none of them people.
They trying to sell tickets.
Damn, Reese. Who else you gonna pick? You don't know none of them people.
But I guess
and LeBron's will be there. So
you be killing me calling LeBron's.
He'll be there. LeBron's.
Okay, well, good thing about it. At least maybe RJ gets some time tonight on that platform, get some looks.
RJ can't even get paid. He can't get it past Brody.
I know.
You don't have no faith in him making the. Do you think he's gonna even make
RJ
it?
Davis?
Let me tell you something.
You talking about RJ Davis?
There's a few people stay in school for 6 years because they have to. You see what I'm saying? And there's other people that stay in school for 6 years because they have no other choice. He ain't had no choice. Y'all think he chose that?
No, he should have came out the year before when
And do
he
what?
was
And do
he
what?
was getting all the awards.
Carry that girl's bag?
ACC Player of the
What
Year.
are you gonna do? Carry that girl's bag?
Stop that.
So Kmac,
Stop that.
Okay,
Kmac,
all right.
That-
What else?
you're in timeout for that one.
Kmac.
I mean, I don't know what he was gonna come out and do.
So Bron is more of an NBA player than he is, than RJ Davis. I'm
Yeah.
not asking you.
Hold on.
What'd you say? No.
You asking Kmac?
No, I'm asking you, A-Town Hells. You gonna jump in?
I don't want to steal his question. That's for him.
Well, it's for both of you guys.
He said he don't want to steal.
Well, hell, you know my answer.
I know, A-Town.
I don't believe that.
I'm more of an NBA player than RJ.
DR Reese, Kmac, Pat
you pulled up his awards?
Keep it out there. We got
I'll
much
give
more
that
on the
up for
side.
ACC.
A-Town, you probably agree that Bron is a better NBA prospect.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
When you look at the Carolina Hurricanes right now, at the end of last season to where they are right now, this team has gotten better. Nikolai Ehlers, 6-year contract, $8.5 million a year. They didn't break the bank, but they got a top-line forward that they needed. Keandre Miller, they got younger, they got faster, they got stronger on the blue line. They got a better team now, but they still have moves they can make.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
Hi, this is Phil Ford. Did you know that Allsco invented the restaurant uniform rental industry? Allsco offers a wide variety of chef wear for any type of restaurant. From fine dining to fast casual, we can outfit your staff in chef coats, cook shirts, and pants. Not only that, but we can clean and press them every week to ensure your staff looks as good as your food. Call 800-408-0208 or visit allsco.com. That is ALSCO.com to learn more.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Why? Why do we ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right? The answer to why defines who we are. So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see safe for my friends.
For my community.
For my family.
For each other. Because all of this matters. We all have something worth protecting. So why do you see safe? Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
Every year across America, a staggering 4.2 million youth are homeless or trafficked. Covenant House is the national leader providing safe housing for youth, 50 years strong. Help us fight youth homelessness. Go to covenanthouse.org.
The law offices of Gregory and R. Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
Hi, I'm Earl Reese with the S, here to discuss a topic that literally is near and dear to my heart. About 5 years ago, I underwent heart bypass surgery to remove blockages and improve my overall cardiovascular health. My experience highlights the importance of heart health, and I wanted to list my top 10 steps we can all take to protect our hearts. Number 1, stay active. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. Number 3, quit smoking. Number 4, manage stress. Number 5, monitor your health. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, limit your alcohol intake. Number 8, get enough sleep. Number 9, stay hydrated. Number 10, know the signs: chest pains, shortness of breath, and dizziness, and seek medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. My personal story is a reminder of the importance of heart health. By taking proactive steps, we can all work towards a healthier heart and a longer, more fulfilling life. Let's go.
Down on credit cards, struggling with high interest debt? You can pay it all off in days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Get cash out now without touching your low-rate first mortgage. No appraisals, no waiting, no BS. The Rapid Equity Loan program at Loan Pronto is amazing. One Loan Pronto client just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. They paid off debt, renovated the kitchen, and cut their monthly expenses by $1,800. That's a huge turnaround. Loan Pronto, instant approvals, low rates, no hard credit pull up front. Listen, your home equity is yours. Use it. Get cash to consolidate your debt down to one easy low monthly payment. Call Loan Pronto now for a free instant appraisal for your home and see how much cash you can get today. Loan Pronto is A+ rated by the BBB and have nearly 2,500 5-star Google reviews. Their service is off the charts. Call now to start the conversation. 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. 919-381-1760. Get debt relief now. loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS 166171 on approved credit. NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
This hour of the Triangle Sports Leader is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it.
That one back. That one going. Gone!
Go to RitchieLaw.com.
That's RitchieLaw.com.
Your home for the Durham Bulls. WCMC HD2, HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
I'm meteorologist Grant Skinner in the WRAL Severe Weather Center. Showers and thunderstorms are likely by this evening once again, with damaging wind gusts and flash flooding possible. Otherwise, some patchy fog early. Highs to around 90 degrees with heat index values approaching 100.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The Tmac Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you're a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper, spit it so she get it. There she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about
you already know it.
I'm out of time. She's out the door, I gotta go for mine. I think I'll say, yeah. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss.
I don't know your name. Do you want to come play at NC State? Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. On this Throwback Thursday, we're going all the way back to 2006. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
2006. You know, I say things like 2006, and sometimes I think that's like a year or two ago, 3 or 4 years ago. You know, that's like almost 20 years.
Yeah. We're getting on up there, sir.
20 years. Man. Still had a half a knee back then. Got it now, though. We rocking out this morning. We got the Reese.
Good morning, good people. Happy Thursday.
Kmac won, where the Sports Shop won, because they're never number 2. We have the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
I am great.
You're looking awfully mauve-y today.
Yeah, I love this color shirt.
You like the mauve?
Mm-hmm, I do.
Yeah. I'm surprised, and that's the one color that, that's in our warehouse, but, we let you wear it. It looks pretty good.
I appreciate y'all letting me wear it.
Yeah, because it don't really, it doesn't really pop because with you, but, it's okay. It doesn't pop, though.
Right. It's not distracting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What? Y'all got some real issues.
Let's see what's wrong with y'all. Pam told her, she said, y'all not supposed to say that out loud.
Exactly.
Anyway, we got A-Town behind the glass. What's up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
How we doing on the poll questions, sir?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, did you like Will Wade's press conference yesterday, yes or no? Ooh. I just posted it, so we'll see what the people are saying.
Well, we'll have to play more of it so people can hear it, right? Or you can go look it up, if you like to. All you got to do is Google it. He's on, he's trending now.
Yes.
In ACC land. He's trending. But, hey, we got a chance to do this each and every week, and this week is no different, and I'm looking forward to it. We get a chance to dish it up with Dr. Deborah Strobel.
From the basketball court at the University of Virginia to the classroom at UNC Chapel Hill, Dr. Deborah Stroman has it all covered. Now this professor and sports business entrepreneur is about to take you to school. It's time for Dishing It Up with Dr. Stroman and the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
D-Stroh, what's going on?
Good morning,
what's going on?
Good morning, friend.
It is well. It is well. How are you all with all these storms? And I know the sun is shining, but over the past week, it's been something else here in the triangle.
No. The rumor has we're going to get some more tonight.
That's exactly right. I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's a fact.
Well, there you go then. There you go.
Well, now is the time. Early morning, go shopping, get all your needs. Don't act like it's a winter with a storm coming and take all the milk and bread. But if you need some key things, you might want to go early this morning. So there's a lot going on with sports. There is never a time where there is not a lot going on. But I just want to keep it really, really simple today. And the first thing I'll say is that Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
She had her game last night trying to integrate back to the Indiana Fever. And it was pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Pretty ugly. Yep. The team had been on a roll, had a good flow. They won the in-season Commissioner Cups trophy without her. And the team looked pretty bad. And they were blown out by a team, a first-year team, the Golden State Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So pay attention to Caitlin Clark and whether or not they can get the chemistry back. But she commands a lot of attention. She is somewhat of a ball hog. She's a great scorer, but the team had a really nice flow without her. So we've seen this story before with superstars and how do you make it work?
Yeah.
Right, that's true.
Well, she got a little Luka in her. She don't defend.
Yeah. A little Luka.
You know what I mean? She got a little Luka Doncic in it where, it's like, say, hey, you might want to play some defense because, those are professional basketball players you're playing against. They will score.
That's right. But the story that I want to talk about is what I would consider a very sad and very telling incident around young adults and financial exploitation.
Ooh.
It happened to one of my Vikings and to a Roll Tide former football player. I'm talking about Vikings linebacker Dallas Turner. He was scammed out of about $240,000. $2,500 of the stolen funds have been recovered. He was definitely a mega prospect, first-round pick in the 2024 draft. He went 17th overall out of Alabama. He has a 4-year, $15.8 million rookie contract, and he got $8.3 million as a signing bonus. And he did a pretty good job for his first year. But basically, and I want to make sure I read this, it's so disturbing. Someone called Dallas Turner pretending to be a J.P. Morgan Chase employee. We all know J.P. Morgan, one of the largest financial institutions in the world, and got him to wire money to 2 other supposed business accounts. So Dallas Turner and his attorney, they contacted the police back in April to say that he had received this phone call on February 19th. Someone was impersonating a J.P. Morgan Chase banker. And so the caller said that someone was trying to impersonate Dallas at a bank branch in Arizona, presented 2 copies of the ID to execute a wire transfer. Then this same caller then asked Turner, or basically told him, to transfer his money into 2 separate accounts. Listen to the names of the accounts. $120,000 went to Island Food Truck LLC, and then $120,000 to an acronym, CNL, FL LLC. So I just had to pause on this and say, what is wrong here? So I'll pause there. I've got a number of things that are wrong here, and we've got some lessons for college athletes, considering that they're going to be receiving the rev share money and NIL money. So what's wrong with this picture?
Well, number one, I think it's clear that he doesn't have anybody that's assisting in running his affairs or running any of his business aspects of it, right? So, and I'm just, I mean, I get they're busy. I mean, players are busy, but I'm just trying to figure out how. What do you have to tell me to help me wire money to? What was it? Tropical Island Smoothie?
Island
Food
something,
Truck.
and then a
Island
trucking
Food Truck.
company or
Island
something.
Food
Was it a trucking company?
Like what?
Yeah, Island Food Truck.
Food
Island
truck.
Food Truck is one, and then the other, you don't know what it is. CNLFL.
Yeah, and I'm assuming he executed the transactions.
Yes.
I don't know. It's really surprising.
That doesn't make any sense.
I want to send $12 to a Island Food Truck
Right.
LLC and CNL FL LLC.
How you get my number?
Right.
Right.
That's the conversation. No.
Like if he came in,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
yeah, that's the first question. Like, hello, who is this? Like, I'm assuming he had some familiar. He was familiar with J.P. Morgan, so he felt comfortable taking the call, right? Because a lot of these guys, they either work with J.P. Morgan or some of these other investment firms.
Maybe they're trying to call me right now.
Yeah, well,
Can you?
Island Food Truck.
I tell you what.
Can you move some money over
Hey, look.
to
Hey, look.
PTS?
I'll send you $2.50.
I tell you what.
They start calling me.
Let me talk to him, and I guarantee you they'll send us some money.
Let me try calling Dr. Stroman
That's
to
what I can tell
see
you.
if she will
But
give
I
me some
will.
money.
I will ask this
though,
though,
man.
Dr. Stroman, because when you hang around and you're around professional athletes, they live in the world of millionaires, right? So millionaires all they live differently. So they're used to talking about charity events and wiring money and this guy and my investment guy, your investment guy. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what does a person have to tell that guy? How did he get him to feel that comfortable? To wire the money
Right.
the first time, right? And then
Thank you for that, because that was the first thing that came up with me was trusting a phone call. And we hear so much about the elderly being scammed,
Right.
but clearly it's any age.
Right.
That there is something in the tone and the voice and being very direct, right? Authority figure. Like, this is happening. We need you to go to the bank right now and make this transaction. But yes, the idea of trusting a phone call with this amount of money.
Yes.
Now I missed this part. So what was the sense of urgency to go and make this happen again? What I mean, I missed that part.
The caller said that someone was attempting to impersonate him at a Chase Bank branch in Arizona and presented 2 copies of ID. So to protect your money, you need to go and get it out. You need to go move your money.
Okay.
Oh, so he thought.
Okay, so that makes a little sense, but you got to actually also follow that up.
So he thought he thought somebody was trying. So he didn't call the bank.
No.
No, see, first of all, give me a number. Let me call you right back. Let me talk to the manager of the bank or somebody there.
I'm calling the bank.
Right.
Put a freeze on all of my accounts.
Because he may be with Chase, but I'm sure he's got a rep.
Come on now.
You know, so call his rep and be like, man, did you know that this happened?
What was his GPA coming out of? Let me check
Stop.
this out.
Stop it.
Where did he go to school at again?
But I
come
did,
on.
I did
That's
check.
crazy.
He did graduate. He did graduate from Alabama.
With a degree.
Capstone of education.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop
It's
it.
high- it's high
Alabama
education.
is a good school.
It's a great school.
Alabama's a good school. So it's bigger than, I don't know. Is it Division I football? Is it the pressure of football? Because we know Alabama graduates great, bright, smart people.
No.
It's the scam.
I was just joking. It's a scam.
No, it's the scam.
But-
the scam.
but-
It's just the scam. It's how easy it is to be scammed when you don't. But it's the same thing. Everyone's gotten that email, Pam.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't click on. That you shouldn't click on. That you shouldn't click on.
And like, I'm gonna send you $1 million. Just send me 20.
But you click on the email, and the first thing you think is, nobody's just sent me an invoice. Why did I click on that?
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Right now, you got all these people clicking on thinking that the DMV is getting ready to take their license because they didn't pay their ticket. And they trying to call them, they trying to pay that ticket because I want my license revoked. When you know that the DMV is not going to text you if you just take a minute to calm down. But we do it all the time.
But you moving so fast, and it happens so fast. You're like, oh damn.
But the other issue though, how much did he sign for? Dr. Stroman, you mentioned
he got $8 million bonus.
Yes, he's definitely a millionaire. He got a 4-year contract, $15.8 million, and he got an $8.3 million signing bonus.
Yeah.
So maybe if someone's scamming us out of $10, we might be okay. But for him, maybe $120,000 2 times. Maybe that was like nothing. They just want me to move a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to get inside his head.
Why would they want him to move the money to the? That's the thing that gets me.
Well, once they got you hooked,
right?
Then they go ahead.
It's safer over here because somebody's impersonating.
Because you already moved
JP Morgan. But JP Morgan.
They already moved. You already moved it once, so it's easy for me now to convince you to move it the second time.
All right.
Okay.
Now, in his defense, they could have just given him an account number and said, move it here. And then the press is identifying the names of the companies.
Yeah.
Let's hope that he did not really look at Island Food Truck and say, oh, yeah, that's legit.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing I will say though is, at least it's kind of coming out because we have a friend of ours. They prosecute and I guess they investigate these type of fraud cases. And one of the things that they've told that I've heard people say that it's more prevalent than you think. It's just that so many people are embarrassed about it and they don't report it. Or they don't call it authorities.
Right,
They're embarrassed about it, so they don't call it. So it's really easier for people to get caught like that than you think.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's just once we hear about it, we go, how could that be? When you realistically, it's probably another 100 people that got caught the same way.
And the crazy part about this whole conversation is that there's an Island Food Truck right here in Garner, in Raleigh, right here.
This dude will look up anything.
I just Googled it.
What's wrong? What's wrong with this guy, man?
All right.
You may be past
some other points that I had.
Maybe it's a big food truck now.
Yeah, I have some other points here. J.P. Morgan Chase.
Sports of the ACC kickoff? No, go ahead. I'm sorry, Dr. Stroman.
All right. J.P. Morgan Chase. Are you coaching young millionaires on these types of scams? Like just go through the top 5 types of scams. Number 2, I would say a man walks into a bank and moves that type of money, as in Dallas Turner. That is a big account. Why didn't anybody in the bank say, young man, you look like you're a Minnesota Viking or whatever. They just let him move that type of amount of money and no one questioned it. Now, banks definitely do not like people taking large sums of money out because the banks take in our money and then they go and invest it and they give us a little bit of peanuts off of the money that they made. So unless you're a regular borrower, as in you're already always bringing money into the bank, taking money out, this was just really, really strange and no one questioned these transactions.
Because nobody wants to be in the news. Can you believe they wouldn't let Dallas Turner move his own money? Why? Because he was black? That's why nobody questioned it.
That's a possibility too. Financial education in college. I know most D1 schools offer some type of financial literacy, but clearly, I don't know if we need to have an exam at the end.
Yes.
More people need to be able to see what type of financial literacy programs are taking place and the amount of engagement. I know at one school that I'm involved with, I'll just say that they don't let outsiders look at the financial literacy program that's actually shared with the athletes. And it is, I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Did he have a financial advisor to tell them don't move money, don't move more than $5,000 without letting me review it in any capacity? Who are these companies? Right. No red flags there. So those are my major points. But it's very, very disturbing considering the money that's flowing now in college athletics.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know,
that's amazing.
I'll say, we had a show 10 years ago, and Marion Jones had a simple statement. It was most often in most all major situations or decisions, just take 10 seconds, just pause and think. And most of the time you'll come up, 99% of the time you'll come up with the right answer. If you just pause and you just think. And she was referencing that to her decision to do certain things where she said she was just taking 10 minutes to just think about what she was doing. She knew she wouldn't have done it. But but when you don't, you do, right?
Right.
So,
Well, about 10 years ago, I came up with a philosophy for myself. When someone says something in particular in writing, text, email that gets you really worked up, like I'm going to wait 24 hours before responding. Wait 24 hours, because otherwise there's a chance that you could write something back or say something back that's mean-spirited. It can really hurt someone. So just wait 24 hours.
Yeah. Sometimes time is your friend. Oftentimes we look at it to be as our enemy, but time is your friend. Trust me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Time is your friend.
So any type of scams that you all have been involved in where you wish, like, oh my gosh, wish I could turn back the clock on that?
Let me think about this one.
I don't know. I never went
I
all
have,
the way.
because I fall for stuff.
But
Yeah, I'm
but
pretty sure,
it was
Pam,
years ago.
You probably got a long list. Go ahead.
When they first started the Facebook scam with selling cars, and it looked like a good deal. So I saw this truck that I was looking. Yeah, I said, oh man, I mean, that's back when I could just buy stuff. But so I said, oh man, that's a good deal. I said, I think I should try it. I said, I think I'm gonna buy that. So I click on it. The guy was like talking. I was just like, hey, he says, well, what can we eat? I was like, wait a minute. Okay. I said, well, he said, well, if you could just wire me the money, then I could, and then we could meet up later. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
I said, wow, you got to the money real quick, didn't you? Then I thought about it. I said, why in the hell did I just click on that? So now, just thinking back on that, I mean, it was like,
yeah, I'm pretty
almost
sure
8 years
we all
ago.
been I was just trying, even it could be as minute or something really small, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've been involved in a couple things.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah, we all have. Yeah.
My worst story of all of them though is when I was actually over the infrastructure group, and we were, you're in charge of doing all the phishing scams on email. I actually made a mistake and clicked on the one myself. I actually made a mistake and clicked on one myself. I was like, I'm gonna come up on the report. I said I probably shouldn't have clicked on that. I said, but phishing scams and emails and all those. I mean, it's all types of scams that's out there. Where there's an easy way to get your money, people are gonna find it. So just be vigilant. And I tell you, the only real fail safe is really taking time. You just think, before you execute, take time.
Clarence Brown on YouTube said these scammers have gotten really good.
Yeah, because
they're very, very
the technology
good.
as it advances, I mean, you could be talking to yourself now and realize, I mean, they have voice, they got, video, all sorts of things that make you feel like somebody else. So you got to be extremely careful regarding
Yeah, the most recent one for me is, and I'm like Pam, I kind of listen and feel sorry for salespeople, but there's a scam going now where they send you a product. And the one I got was must have been about 50 little plastic pieces that don't really fit to any type of equipment. And I was like, well, what did I order? And then I went and Googled and went back to it, and the name of the company that was on the package, and there were just hundreds and hundreds of reports saying it's a scam. They send you something that you think you might have purchased, but you didn't, and then you reach out to that company, and then they say, send it back. And when you send it back, they ask for your financial information for the refund, and they just ripping people off. But look out for these little packages that will come that have just little items that make no sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
wow.
That's so interesting. I think it's interesting that we're talking about this because my very good friend of mine, fraternity brother in Philadelphia, Ray Monroe, I just talked about, he's a cybersecurity engineer. And he's out there on YouTube right now on the chat, and he's saying that it's some crazy things that are going on. AI makes it really easy to scam people. So just be aware of this, guys, going forward. It's very important to go, like Kmac said, the extra mile. Think about, does it make sense, and then maybe you make some good decisions based on that.
That's right.
Yeah. And of all those fails, they ask you for your address. Give them the local police department. You'll find out if they real or not.
That was good.
You'll find out. You find out real quickly.
One thing that I did is I separated my home address. I have a UPS address, and all business, everything goes there. Nothing to my house. Yeah.
1,000,000,000%, Dr. Strowman. You are spot on with that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. You're spot on. All right, Dr. Strowman. As always, it's a pleasure.
Excellent. Have a great day.
That's good
You
info too. Great info. Yes.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye-bye. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, Pam, What did we learn today?
I need to go get a post office box.
No, don't click on nothing. That's what we learned, Val. Oh my God.
Well, you taught me not to click on anything once my whole email got scammed.
Exactly.
And, so funny story. Yesterday, I'm trying to, my nephew's getting married in just a few weeks. So I'm ordering some rental stuff, and she had to send me an invoice, and she can't get it through. Everything is blocked. And she said, well, what do you do? Why is everything blocked? I said, well, my coworker did something, and so we had to go through something else just to get me the invoice. So it is working.
I had to. Can't be compromising the sports shop.
Right, exactly.
100%.
Yeah, he wasn't helping me out. He was helping out the sports shop.
Well, you had already been compromised.
Right.
It was too late.
So it is working.
Well, good. I'm glad to see it's working. Hey, Tal, how you doing back there, my man? You don't click on stuff, do you? You don't get that kind of you don't get that kind of email.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're not trying to scam you.
We get trainings like once a month where they go over fishing and all that stuff.
Yeah, don't make the mistake like I did and click on it.
Only press the buttons.
Yeah, don't click on it. How you doing, A-Town? Get me out of here.
Metrics Indoor Golf offers North Valley golfers a state-of-the-art facility designed for practice, play, and learning. Their modern, high-tech venues accessible to everyone, from dedicated players to casual golfers, creating a welcoming environment for those seeking leagues and camaraderie. They provide tailored membership options and affordable rates, ensuring that everyone can enjoy their facilities. With scheduled booking, both member and non-member leagues, and a full TV entertainment package at the bar, there's something for everyone to enjoy. The club features full club fitting capabilities through Callaway Golf, ensuring you have the right equipment to enhance your game, and access to industry-leading instruction by Dan Alton. Whether you practice once a week or looking to hone your skills all month long, Metrics Indoor Golf has you covered. To learn more, visit metricsindoorgolf.com or call 984-299-7999.
They thought this guy was a scammer. But we found out, wow, looks like he's just an old ball coach. We'll talk about who that is next. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Hey, Tim Donnelly here with some great news. Win Your Weight in Meat is back on 99.9 The Fan. Text BEEF, B-E-E-F, to 919-860-5326 and enter to be one of our finalists. Through July 18th, we'll pick 10 people to come on air during the drive from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, and share their weight. Then, on July 21st, we will randomly select one lucky winner, and they will score their weight in meat. Served up by our friends with the NC Beef Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
First aid kits should be ready in case of an emergency, but most fall short. Alsco has you covered with one flat rate, never expired, user-friendly first aid system that is ready whenever an emergency strikes. Alsco's representatives check and refill the first aid kit on a regular basis to ensure it is always stocked and ready to go for one flat weekly rate. The first aid kit that has you covered when you need to be covered. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Pam Thompson-Smith, and we are with Dr. Stroman. So tell us, Dr. Stroman, what are you up to in the new year?
I'm excited. I'm fired up about Race Realities Costa, as in I am encouraging men of color to go to Costa Rica for a leadership immersion like no other. Well, it starts with thinking about your purpose and where you're going, where you've been, but also being in a space where men are learning and sharing with one another. Everything from faith to family to business to relationship to money, all of those things. I think going to Costa Rica, the magical place of healing, because we are going to have some fun now, but I just have amazing facilitators, licensed therapists, leaders in their professions, and we're going to guide and we're going to coach. I'm encouraging everyone to go to racerealities.com to check us out. We've got 2 retreats this year in May and in October. Yes, let's do it. Lead, liberate, and love.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
When poison happens, Poison Help is here. We're the free 24/7 hotline that answers your poison questions, with expert advice available at no charge. Make the right call in a poison emergency. Call Poison Help. 1-800-222-1222.
Reese and Kmac covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRL Sports Plus TV.
Baby girl, you make me say, sexy love, do the things you do. Oh, baby, baby, keep me strong, keep me running back to you. Oh, baby, I love to you. Baby girl, you know you're mine. Sexy love, I'm so addicted.
Come on, people. Welcome back. Welcome back on this Throwback Thursday. Rocking out this morning. Reese.
Good morning, good people.
Kmac 1 with a Sports Shop 1 because we're never number 2. Having ourselves a good time as always. We got the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
Staying out of trouble?
Yes, of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
That's what you say. We got A-Town behind the glass. What up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
Pups and cookies.
Oh, man. How we doing on the poll question?
This dude, people ain't loyal.
Chris Brown.
They ain't loyal.
You should have known he was going to try you. How we doing on the poll questions, A?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, did you like Will Wade's press conference yesterday? Yes or no? And 100% of people are saying yes.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Bring it on.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Don't end up being a loser. You got a problem. You got a problem. Anyway, I teed this up before we went to break. We were talking about, frauds and scammers and, all those unsavory type characters. A lot of people said Deion Sanders was a scammer, was a fraud. He's fake.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like him. You remember some people said that, man? I just don't like him.
Right.
I don't like
The main thing was they just don't like him.
I just don't like him. Now they say, I like Deion. Deion's okay. Deion's a good guy. Deion's a good coach. All of a sudden. But Deion Sanders, they had a media day yesterday. I guess it kicked off yesterday. Kicked off yesterday. And, of course, he had a couple of things to say. He has been a little quiet. Matter of fact, he's been quiet all through the draft, the whole process. We haven't heard from him quite at all. But they asked him about a few things. But before we get into any of the other stuff they asked him, let's ask him about how he's doing in replacing his son as quarterback in the quarterback competition. Let's hear Deion talk about that.
As long as they're doing their jobs and we're winning, we definitely want to continue to develop Juju, but Caden is unbelievable. Caden's off the chain. He's been there, done that. He can get the job done. I wouldn't have brought him here if I didn't trust him. But Juju is coming on around the mountain when he comes. And I love him. I love what he brings to the table. I don't know how it's going to play out. As long as it plays out, we can't lose either way with either of those two.
Yeah, the guy he's talking about, Caden, he played at Liberty last year.
He's a transfer, yeah.
Yeah, from Liberty.
Yeah, so got in the portal, got a guy that's, been there, done that. Seems to be respectable. But, this is a type season where a lot of people are saying, oh, wow, you lost Travis Hunter,
right.
you lost Shador, you lost
Shiloh,
and Joe Horn. I mean, they lost a lot.
They did.
They lost a lot. So a lot of people try to find out if they can reload or if it was if it was all fake news going on out there in Colorado because of the players he brought with him. But let's hear did Coach Sanders talk about what he wants to see change about college football.
There's got to be a salary cap on this stuff because this stuff is going crazy and nobody know where it's going to land, where it's going to end, and you have so many different doors. It's like I would see a player that said he got an offer from another school, and I'm trying to figure out why you guys haven't investigated it and how is that possible when the guy's not in the portal? How's that? Now, if that was one of my players, you guys would be all over it. I'm trying to figure out how can somebody say you got a $5 million offer? How? And the kid is not in the portal. So I think we need to be upright and upstanding. Secondly, I like the professional rules to be implemented in college. They're getting ready to be pros, so let's go 2 feet in, on the catches. Let's mark the foul if it pass interference. Let's do the same thing the pro game is. Let's do it to college.
Real quickly, you think this is going? We're at a tipping point now when it comes to this tampering stuff with this money, right? You think it's going to be able to curtail that or put a stop to it? Because the only way you can do it, you got to start penalizing schools. And the only way you can do that is you got to have to prove, that somehow, some way, this player was contacted and lured away and provided an offer, right, before he could be provided an offer.
Right.
Like, what are the rules? Like, who's to say, so you want to recruit a player that's there right now, and you say, hey, man, look, I can get you $5 million if you come here. If you come to UNC, Coach Belichick can get you $5 million.
Right. And I think Deion is not so much on that piece other than the cap. It's the fact that you're doing it before he's even in the portal.
Right. Yeah. I say
so
that.
How do you regulate that?
Yeah, like, are people going to start just, like, getting in the portal and wait for, like, 2 weeks before they do anything so nobody will figure it out?
Backdoor. That's what they call do it, backdoor it.
But if you get in the portal, then the first day you commit to another team.
You already been talking to him.
I mean, of course you've been talking to him. Come on. You kidding me?
I would get in the portal.
I mean, exactly. So right before the portal's over, you get in a couple of days right before it closes, and then tell where you're going.
Yeah. I mean, how many people say I quit and say, I guess I'll go look for a job?
And Monday they start somewhere else.
Well, how many people they say I quit and look, and on Monday they go to the job they've been going to for the last week anyway.
Yeah, because they work from home from the other one.
Exactly. Come on.
They've been working for like a whole week. I'm telling, I'm out of school. Okay, let me stop. But Coach,
don't you work from home, Pam?
I've been working from
Outside of
home
this.
since 1998.
So you know.
Since when?
1998.
That's
I have been
strong.
working
That's
from
strong.
home.
That's strong.
That's strong.
That's strong.
That's a blessing.
Ain't that when you?
He wasn't even born.
He was nowhere in the 90s. You know that.
1998, I started working from home.
Good. Let me see, 98.
Now, it's been like 5-6 jobs, but I've always been able to work from
I'm
home.
not mad at you about that, man. It's okay. And lastly, before we move on, the old ball coach seemed to have a problem. He just don't. He want to go back old school.
Yeah. Apparently, that's why. Yeah.
Coach Sanders got a problem with the uniform. Let's hear. Now this is Prime. Now y'all think about this. This Coach Prime, Mr. Prime Time himself.
Well, we all get old.
Listen what he wants to change about the uniforms.
We get old. Old thoughts. Yeah.
Let's do something about the uniforms. We got guys out there in backer shorts. That makes me sick because I'm a football guy. Like I played this game at a high level, and I have so much respect for this game. And how can we allow guys out there in backer shorts? No knee pads, no nothing, literally pants up under their thighs, and that's cool. So I think there should be a fine implemented for that stuff, and let's have more respect for this tremendous game.
I agree with him 100%.
Well, hold on now.
Wait.
Hold on now.
Okay.
They just haven't finished putting their uniform on yet.
Now, I get it.
Yeah.
Is this a safety issue or is this we used to do it like this back in the day?
Personally, I think
We used to do it like this back in the day.
Personally, I think it's a safety issue because a lot of times they wear those pants above their knees with no knee pads on or nothing. Only thing they got is thigh pads on. It's like you said, biker shorts. And I'm like, so when you say that, that's
Even
a little
the
old
word
school.
biker shorts is old school.
That's a little old school there. I get that too. But that's a safety issue there, I think, as well.
What are you talking about? You can't even hit people below at the knee anymore. They don't even let you hit people like that.
I just wonder why you don't have knee pads. I mean, your knees gonna hit the ground at some point. So you're not gonna have no knee pads to protect them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about right there. So
yeah, that does come into play when I'm thinking about it. Like,
oh yeah,
like hey man, you on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. So, but a lot don't come out.
But it makes them faster.
Okay.
I'm still stuck on Reese.
Hey, don't be rolling your eyes over here.
He said, you get old, you have old
No,
thoughts.
you do have old thoughts.
If that ain't old,
Get off my
right
grass. I mean, you do. I mean, some things.
What did you learn today, sports shop class? When you get old, you have
old
old thoughts.
That's true. I mean, it happens. I mean, some things that you will get, that your daughter probably does, and you like, Mom. She's like, Mom, come on, get with it.
Yeah.
But you old, and you have old thoughts. Yeah.
That's
the guys of the truth. And some stuff you just say, it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like that is not. They like. Then they look at you like he's some kind of strange alien. Like it's not like that anymore.
Right.
You like.
Right.
Yes, it is. Like no, it's not. It's not like that anymore. You just want it to be like that. But anyway, I just brought that up because apparently Primetime himself has now become the czar of, hey, look, we got to, these guys aren't even wearing full pads anymore. They're wearing biker shorts. He's like, biker shorts? What in the world, Dion? And you're not that, look, Dion, you're not that old. What's wrong with you? Anyway, now I see why your kids make fun of you, Dion. A-Town, what you have for me?
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel and Convention Complex, located on Wake Forest Road, has an abundance of guest rooms and meeting space. This hotel continues to be a top destination for meetings, conferences, and events. Enjoy live music Wednesday evenings from 7 to 10 p.m. Email yolanda.diaz@hilton.com or call 919-872-2323 and let them know the Sports Shop sent you.
So everybody's talking about the NFC East and who's going to win this and what the Vegas Raiders are going to do, which is going to take me a while to get used to saying the Vegas Raiders, but what the Vegas Raiders are going to do. But Josh Allen, Reese's guy, I'm telling you, they keep saying he may win it this time. What you going to do then, Reese? We'll talk about all that next.
He gonna have old thoughts about
Real fan analysis, good vibes. The Sports Shop,
on Buzz Sports Radio.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
When you look at the Carolina Hurricanes right now, at the end of last season to where they are right now, this team has gotten better. Nikolai Ehlers, 6-year contract, $8.5 million a year. They didn't break the bank, but they got a top-line forward that they needed. Keandre Miller, they got younger, they got faster, they got stronger on the blue line. They got a better team now, but they still have moves they can make.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
If you are interested in your student and student athlete receiving a scholarship to college, Prime Time Scouting is the company for you. This is Coach Ellis of Prime Time Scouting. We don't sell anything, we offer service. We are looking for those who are looking for us. Guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee. Internships. Relationships with all the divisions, 3, 2, 1, NAIA, HBCUs, and so forth, and also prep schools. Vetting the schools and coaches. Academic aid. Discounts on services like training, tutoring, and film. Help with the transfer portal, and also it's a lifetime commitment. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, plus Primetime Scouting 55. That is your promo code that lets us know they found you for us. We offer service. We don't sell anything. Let us help you.
Check out Coach Ellis and Primetime Scouting at primetimescouting.com.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and Kmac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportsshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
To all cigar smokers and fans of cigars, this is Steve from the Cigar Box and Carry. The Cigar Box, with a full bar, large lounge, and a selection of the top brands of cigars at prices that can't be matched. As many of you know, the number of places to purchase or smoke cigars has recently decreased, and many of the remaining locations don't have the selection of sticks that the Cigar Box has. You need another reason to visit the box? Well, here it is. The Cigar Box will be having its grand opening on October 9th, and the special guest will be, in person, none other than Rocky Patel himself. Rocky Patel, founder and head of Rocky Patel Cigars, will be at the Cigar Box in Cary for the long-awaited grand opening. This will be the event that must not be missed, as there will be raffles, giveaways, and deals on cigars no one can match. As the event gets closer, there will be more info on the details of the event of the year. The Cigar Box, the Triangle's #1 cigar shop and lounge, located at NC Highway 55 in Cary, at the corner of High House and NC 55.
Aunque no estás hoy a mi lado, yo sé que tú vas a llegar. Los girasoles nunca dejan de girar.
My name is Luis Fonse. A lot of people don't know enough about Alzheimer's and dementias. We've seen it in movies, we all know somebody, but there's a lot of information that people still don't know. I'm personally still learning so much about it. I would say to those people who have loved ones who are going through it, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to get help. Don't be afraid to put it out in the open, because it will be better for them and for their loved ones.
Con la certeza que respiro, te amaré.
Resources are available at alz.org and by calling the Alzheimer's Association's 24/7 free hotline at 800-272-3900.
Let's put out this campfire.
Dad, Smokey Bear said to
Drown it with water, then stir it with a shovel and repeat until cool.
Wow, where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
This hour of the Triangle Sports Leader is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to RitchieLaw.com.
Get in the hole!
That's RitchieLaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
She got me doing the dishes. Anything she want for some kisses. I'm cooking for her when she gets hungry. All she doing is acting like she want me. She counting off all my homies, even all of my other wrongness. She ain't even my main lady. See, I've been thinking about it lately. Man, she really don't deserve me. All she wanna do is hurt me. So I gotta get away from her.
Gotta get away.
She don't deserve me. All she trying to do is hurt
All she trying to
me.
do is hurt me.
She don't deserve you.
She couldn't get used to all them old
With
thoughts.
Hey, you get old thoughts, baby. As long as you still thinking, that's all it matters. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop.
Strong. Get me.
What was this, A-Town?
T-Pain.
T-Pain, that's it.
When you get old thoughts.
I wonder. We're gonna be talking to him coming up soon. I wonder if Jordan thinks that. Jordan.
Jordan. Say Jordan. Does he have old thoughts?
Does he have old thoughts?
Man, she show up. That's gonna be. I don't think she's gonna show up. You talking about Jordan?
You know what?
Bill Belichick down at the ACC kickoff in
Matter
a couple
of fact,
weeks.
yeah, you don't want to miss it. Hey, here's an opportunity for you.
Yeah.
If you want to advertise and you want to be a supporter and sponsor of the Sports Shop, you get a chance to support us by being one of our sponsors for the road show.
Yeah, man.
ACC football kickoff road show. We've been down in Charlotte. We're broadcasting live on all of the interviews with all of the coaches and the players.
Yep.
Our whole 3-4 days of coverage.
Yeah.
You could be a part of that opportunity. So if you want, just give us a call, 919-890-6200, 919-890-6200, or you can send us an email at info@thesportsshopradio.com. That's info@thesportsshopradio.com.
Yeah, get on board, man. It's very reasonable too. So check it out.
Extremely reasonable.
Yep.
So get on and get the opportunity fast. And if 4 or 5 of you want to get together, you can just pool your money together, and then you could, we'll talk about you guys. But anyway, we got the firm Pam Thompson Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
Troublemaker.
I'm at the age where I have old thoughts too.
Jordan show up with Bill Belichick. I'm gonna say, hey, Pam, I want to ask you something. Pam want to say, how'd you do it?
Exactly.
How'd you do it? I think we should write a book. We should write a book on how you did it. We got A-Town behind the glass. What up, A?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
I know he don't have those. He got young thoughts. Because he's young. He got young thoughts. You know what I mean?
We got some warm thoughts because the head got to be warm with the skull cap and that.
Lukewarm.
He said lukewarm.
Room temperature.
Room temperature.
Room temperature is what I'm going
The skull cap with that doggone hoodie.
Man, you ever been to the beach? Hey.
Yeah, I've been to the beach.
So you wear a hoodie when you go to the beach too, yeah?
No, I'm outside.
I'm
inside with air conditioning.
My bad.
Like, get it right.
Sorry.
A-Town, you get old bones, boy, you gonna be in trouble. You gonna be in trouble.
You get old bones too.
You gonna be in trouble. Cause if you cold down, you gonna be sitting at work with a heater.
I used to have one of those, little one you put up under the desk.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I still have one in my own house.
Oh,
in my
gosh.
desk in my office.
Yeah, kill me. Yeah.
Who is this? Neil. Do not pump Reese up.
But he's right though.
He said Reese needs a quote book.
I do.
Because he has legendary quotes.
I mean, I do.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for encouraging me. I might do that.
If you only knew. You only knew. A-Town, how we doing on the poll question?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, did you like Will Wade's press conference yesterday? Yes or no? And 67% of people say yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be hot, man. It's gonna be incredible basketball season. But we got a time to wait because we got football.
We
season
got football,
coming up, so.
yes.
I like it though. I like it. I like the energy. I like where he is. So we got Cooper Flag coming up
Tonight.
Yep.
Taking on Ronnie James.
See, that's what I'm saying. And
what
that's
game.
marquee matchup.
Ronnie James taking on Cooper Flag. I can't wait to see it. Doesn't it sound exciting?
You can miss me with all that stuff.
I mean, we can't wait to
I want to
see
see Cooper, yeah, but Bronny James. Okay, I'm
But they selling tickets.
I can't talk about Bronny.
$200 all the way to over 3,000.
See, 3,000.
The most ever.
It's just people that's got money to just waste. Because what the hell you gonna get for $3,000?
Those people that send those wire transfers to the
it ain't my money.
It's like $30 to them or $3. Really.
It ain't my money. I mean,
exactly.
Like, all I can say is you living a pretty good life. If somebody say, "Hey man, can you send me $150,000?" and you can just say, "All right, hold on, man, let me log in." You living a different lifestyle.
I'm gonna see if I can call somebody today and see if make that happen.
And
but no, I'm excited about tonight though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Expectations for Cooper Flag is through the roof. People want to be a superstar. They want to come out and look great.
That's Larry Bird.
The Larry Bird of the NBA now, and just calm down. Just calm down. Expect a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots,
definitely a lot of turnovers,
a lot of running up and down the court, looking like AAU basketball. That's the
You're gonna have to slide one time because that's what we call him.
But Bronny James is about to have a breakout game.
Wow.
If he could shoot. Problem is he can't shoot. That's the problem. He can't shoot. He plays defense well, though.
I'm looking right at I ain't mess with you.
He got it.
See y'all tomorrow.
2 points per game.
Canty and Michelle are unsportsmanlike.
He's got Derrick Henry. He's got other weapons. Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely. The defense took a big step up last year, and now you add Jair Alexander. You have a head coach who's won a Super Bowl. If it's not Lamar Jackson, I don't know who has more pressure on him heading into this season.
Unsportsmanlike.
Mornings from 6 to 9 on 99.9 The Fan, the Triangle Sports Leader.
Hey Charlotte, are you ready for the ultimate food experience? Then you need to head over to Dame's Chicken and Waffles with locations in Durham, Cary, and Greensboro. Dame is where you will find award-winning chicken and the most unique waffle flavors around.
Whether you're planning a private party, public event, or corporate gathering, Dame's has your catering needs covered. We offer catering for any